Another form types video. In this video we'll talk about how to add summary to your table and map it to a PDF. So this is a new feature where you can add a summary into a table, so I'll show you how this is done. So I'll make this table a little bit wider like this, and we'll make a couple of settings, like we'll show 1,000 rows per page, and then we'll pull some data from our opportunity. So we'll do opportunity name, stage, and if I go to my Salesforce, we'll look at expected revenue as a third field. Expected revenue. Okay, once I've done that, I'm ready to go ahead and map my fields. So I'll add an object. Object is going to be opportunity. And then I'm going to execute on form load. We'll bring everybody, limited to first 1,000, and then I'll just map the fields. I'll map the opportunity name. Then stage, and then the final one is going to be the expected revenue, which is the expected amount, and I'll apply and finish. Now let's preview this quickly. Okay, there's all my expected, all my opportunities, 45 of them with the expected revenue. Let's say I wanted to know average revenue for all these opportunities. So let me show you how this is done. You will click on the table, expand advanced, and then check something called allow summary. Click configure, and here you can choose any fields. So in my case here, I'm going to choose expected revenue, and then you can choose a number of these summary options like count, summary, sum, max, minimum, and average. And I'm just going to choose average for now, and then I'll just label. You can add a label. You can say expected, we'll just say average revenue. And then I'll click apply. Now if I click save and then just give this a bit of a refresh, you'll see on the bottom here, the average revenue is now displayed for all these opportunities. Very cool functionality, and you can really summarize it. You can even add it here. So let's do another one where we configure and then add another row. I'll tell you what, I'll say opportunity and I'll just do count. And I'll say op count. And I'll click apply, save, and you can see now there's an opportunity count here. So there are 45. So yeah, very cool functionality that you can add onto your table. You can also do this. For example, if you just want average revenue to display over here, just one field, then you can do this. If you click configure, here, allow summary, and then if I just remove this and under opportunity name, I'll just do nothing. So I just say choose condition, and then I'll label this to average revenue and get rid of this. And if I click apply, save, let's wait for this to save. And then just give this a refresh. You can see my average revenue has come down here as a label, and then expected revenue is over here, just to make it a bit more aesthetically pleasing. Then there are a couple of things you can do. You can also format. So if you click format, you can see that the expected revenue field here can be formatted. Okay, if I click configure, there are a couple of things you can do. For example, I can add a prefix that I want this amount to be displayed in dollars. Then if I choose number, for example, you can choose the format that you want to display it in. I'll choose this one. You can also specify decimal count. And if I click apply, and we'll wait for this to save again, and then give it a refresh, you can see the amount is now shown in dollars as a prefix, and then also the amount here is also shown in dollars, and then also formatted as per the format I chose in the table formatting. So a lot of different options available. Finally, what I'd like to show you is how to add the summary to a table, and then how to map it to a PDF. So we'll go to form here, click edit under PDF mapping. I've chose dynamic option here, and then I will choose, let's say, 3 fields, and then I will insert another row after, but I will only choose, so let's remove delete column, and let's get rid of this actually. Control Z. Okay, and if I hit enter, sorry, let me move this back up. Cool. And then I'm just going to insert one more row here. Cool. And then I will just call this, let's just say I'm going to call this one insert field, and we'll insert our opportunity name in there. Insert opportunity stage here, and then the expected amount, sorry, the expected revenue here. And in this final one, if I click insert field, you'll notice you've got something called average table.expected revenue. That is our summary field. So if I click apply and I add it and I click apply again, I'll just need to add a submit button, which will hopefully, there's a submit button. Click cancel, submit. Alright, we'll save this. Now let's go ahead and give this a refresh. And if I click submit, you can see this is all my opportunity, all the details, but in the final one, I've got something called my annual revenue, average, that is in the final one that's pulled through. So that's how it's done. That's how you pull through in the table, and then you can add a summary, and then you can also display that summary in a PDF or a table, and then you can also format it by using the format option. Thank you for watching this video.